Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the second best deck in the game, right behind the Halloween deck. And this is going to be the light Tesla Reborn, the light affinity version of the Halloween deck mixed with like the Panda deck. Like, this thing is literally the Panda deck and the Halloween deck combined. Like, that's how I look at this deck. And they try to balance it with a 7-turn cooldown, but sometimes it sucks and sometimes it doesn't even matter, like the 7-turn cooldown. So this is what I'm running right now. I am recording this a day early, so this video is going to be uploaded on January 12th, which is going to be tomorrow, but I'm pre-recording this for tomorrow. Right now I'm running, this is how I plan to run it. I'm just gonna level up and max out my cards. Right now I don't have enough potions to do so, but 3 relics is what I decided to go with, and I already have the other 2. Honestly, the light gems don't matter, it's just the intensity, and I just needed like 5 relics that could create the corrupt intensity so I can do maximum amount of damage every time. And then you have Alexa, which you need to trigger the passive lock on. Every time you do any light gem match, you have a 30% chance to trigger it. So I'm running 3 of these, so the more the merrier. That way I can definitely get the passive to trigger as soon as possible. And then of course I'm running the X13. I did end up getting it, so Tesla Reborn. Amazing card. If lock on is active, create 1 light power gem for every 10 stacks of intensity. And then the ultra rare, if lock on is active, create 1 light power gem for every 15 stacks of intensity. So this deck is really insane, and I'm really happy because I missed out on the Halloween deck. And if you actually go back and listen to my video where I discussed the Halloween deck, I thought it was shit. I thought it wasn't worth it, and boy was I wrong. I kick myself every day for not being able to get that Halloween deck. But right now I'm going to show you right off the bat. I had the passive trigger, so I'm going to show you how this works. Right here with just 50 intensity, I'm going to go ahead and do it, trigger it, and you can just see the damage just by 50, just with 50 intensity. You're going to see how much damage I do. So with just the second turn, 50 intensity, each card is doing over 350 million damage minimum, every single card. So you can already hit like 1 bill, 1.2 bill, 1.5 bill, almost billion damage with just 50 intensity. So it is pretty ridiculous, but I'm really happy because this is the deck that I think I'm gonna continue to use, because people that have the Halloween deck just use that. Like, literally that's their go-to deck for everything. Guild versus guild, the events, even during a fire affinity event like Fire Slayer or Fire Commander, they're still running the Halloween deck and doing insane amount of damage. Some of them even do more damage than the damn water decks. So you can tell like that deck is just crazy broken. And yeah, this is kind of a balanced, toned down version, kind of like a bootleg version of the Halloween deck, so to speak. And I'm really excited that I have it, because I don't plan on getting anything else unless it is serious. I'm glad to have like a guild versus guild deck that I use primarily, and then I'm glad to have like an event deck that I can use. So right here I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I have 150 intensity, so you can kind of see how the board lights up with these power gems. So let's go ahead and see how much damage this is gonna do. You got a 44 combo going, and look at that, 4.8, 4.9, 6.1, 4.6, 4.8 billion. You can just calculate that and do the damage and see how much damage this deck can do. And honestly, you can use this in any event moving forward. It's gonna be a viable option, trust me. Trust me on this. I honestly, I highly recommend this deck, regardless of the 7-turn cooldown. Who cares about Mr. Crow just doing like a turn delay and like a 7-turn cooldown on him too? Honestly, none of that stuff really matters. That's not the main key or the main component of this deck. The main component is really the ultra rare and the 13x Slayer. Those are going to be like the main components for this deck. So honestly, like, I would definitely get this deck. If you never spend, I would consider it spending once trying. I think this deck is worth the gamble, worth the risk. And you can just see the amount of damage you can do, and moving forward, like, this is primarily going to be your go-to deck. And honestly, I'm really satisfied, and this is what I plan to use moving forward. This time, for real, I know I say it in a lot of my videos, but this is it. Like, this is the type of deck that I was looking for, kind of like a Halloween deck. But I mean, I do have the Panda deck, but still, you have to wait it out with the Panda. Do at least like on your fourth gem match. That's when you can really get some good what's it called, intensity going. But now you don't really have to wait for the fourth turn or wait for the fourth gem match. It automatically procs, and you can just go in with the cards. So right here you can see how this looks, and let's see how much this damage is gonna do. It's just 75 intensity, and boom, it's gonna die. And I really love that the passive lock-on creates like these light gems. Like, that's really good. It helps you out, especially if you get feared and you lose it. The passive lock-on is gonna help you get that skill back up that was drained. So honestly, overall, I'm really happy, and I think this is the deck that I'm gonna be using going forward. So I hope you guys get like an idea. I honestly highly recommend this deck if you are on the fence about it, whatever the case may be. Get this deck, trust me, and just stick with it then, and continue to use it in other events. That's my recommendation to you. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are having fun with this deck. Let me know if you like it. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings and hate with this deck, but I was the same way when the Halloween deck came out. I had no idea. I didn't really have that much knowledge as to, you know, I just saw one tiered power gem. I didn't realize the amount of damage in the power gems that could be created based off the intensity. So now you guys have like a visual. You guys know in advance. Get this deck, and you know, you'll love it. Trust me, the damage is really good. It's not a bad deck at all. Don't focus too much on the 7-turn cooldown. Yes, you will need these relics. Yes, you will need multiple Alexas, so you don't only have to depend on one. But once you have the proper deck built, you're gonna be happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for the love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.